Thanks to a brilliant double 100-run partnership between Joe Denly and Daniel Bell-Drummond and a six-fer from Matt Coles, Kent thrashed Hampshire by 5 wickets with 39 balls to spare in Southampton. Bowling first after winning the toss, the Spitfires were initially held up by a 38-run stand by Tom Alsop and Will Smith. Coles initially starting poorly with 24 runs coming off his first 3 overs. Mitch Claydon got the important breakthrough, Alsop nicking behind for 17. And that was backed up in the next over by David Griffiths, who bowled Smith for 20 with his 5th delivery of the match. A quiet period followed, courtesy of the accuracy of James Treadwell and Darren Stevens, who then combined to remove Sean Irvine for a stodgy 21. Adam Wheater kept the board ticking over for the home team, he and Liam Dawson adding 61 for the 4th wicket in a dozen overs, Hampshire reaching 144 for 3 with 20 to go. It was now that Coles started to make an impact. He had Wheater held by Alex Blake for 63, and then removed Dawson 3 balls later for 20, Blake the man to cling on to the almost identical chance once again. And it was 3 for Coles in quick succession when he then yorked Lewis McManus for 6. With 10 overs remaining, the hosts had got to 191 for 6, Gareth Berg with the only 6 of the innings. Coles was back on with 3 for 47 from 8, and he grabbed his 4th wicket as Berg was taken behind by Sam Billings for 23. Then the bowler added 2 more in his last over. Gareth Andrew picked out Sam Northeast in the covers, before Ryan McLaren gave Coles a stunning return catch to finish with the excellent figures of 6 for 56. Claydon then returned to bowl Mason Crane for a duck with his slower ball, Hampshire all out for 229 in the 48th over. And what a start Kent made in reply. Both Bell-Drummond and Denly were soon finding the boundaries in making batting look a good deal easier than the visiting attack had allowed. Stevens had also excelled with 1 for 29 from his 10 overs. After 10 of the reply, these 2 batsmen had already knocked off 57 of the runs. And on they went, Denly striking Dawson into the distance on his way to a 53-ball half-century. Bell-Drummond completed his of 56 deliveries, the 2 openers matching each other shot for shot as they took their partnership into 3 figures in the 18th over. Denly made sure that Crane didn't settle, the 150 up in over 28, Kent cruising towards their target to earn a very important win in this tournament. The race was on to see which of these batsmen, who've had so much time together at the crease this summer, could make it to 3 figures first. The way they were playing, it seemed certain that both would, and a 10-wicket win was by no means out of sight. Denly took a single off Dawson to reach a 600 in this format of the game, this one coming from 120 deliveries, from which it hit 11 fours and 2 sixes. The partnership soon passed 200 as well. But in the 38th over, with just 27 runs required, it was ended as Bell-Drummond holed out to Alsop off Brad Wheel and had to be on his way for 91. Then all of a sudden, a mini collapse. 4 balls later, Denly was out for a brilliant 105. And 2 deliveries after that, Northeast was trapped in front by McLaren for a single. Wheel was suddenly on fire and also accounted for Stevens, well caught by Crane for 4, and Billings, who was out to the very next ball for 5. No need to panic though, as only 14 runs were needed from 48 balls. And Blake then guided his side over the line, the victory coming in the 44th over with 2 fours in 3 balls off Wheel. So it was a 5-wicket win, giving the Spitfires 6 points from 6 games, with matches at home to Gloucestershire on Sunday and then away at Sussex next Tuesday. First though, it's action in the T20 and a big night on Friday at the Oval.